And also I see questions popping up about global events in Division 1. And we actually have some updates to share on that. We now have a solution that fixes the global events.
What is going on, everybody? It is lividfray. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's update video. And this is in regards to the dev stream that happened early this morning. And I am so excited to just go over this stream with you guys because the wait has been worth it. One of the first things that I want to just take a quick note of is how amazing these two actually handled this situation. Daria and Yannick, I'm sure that this was a little bit nerve-wracking getting on the stream this morning with all of the upset consumers, and I think that they handled everything really well, and this was a perfect time for them to announce that they had some solutions in place or in mind for the global events. And we're going to get to the global events here in just a second. I do quickly want to go over some of these other changes that they mentioned within the Q&A. The only reason why I'm going over these is because it does have aspects in regards to their new DLC that's going to be coming out in the future, and they have confirmed, and I'll show that in just a second, that it will be this year. The main reason why I want to talk about it is because it's in NYC, and it's in somewhere that we've seen before, so I want to share some aspects of that, and I'll quickly go over some other stuff that they mentioned, and then we're going to get into the nitty-gritty.
But first things first, we actually want to show you something really special. Ta-da!
Logo!
Where is the music? Where is the sparkles? So this is the official logo for the upcoming DLC that is called Battle for Brooklyn. But that's not all. We have more.
So I will just keep showing in the background that they do show the key art for the DLC for the Division 2 Battle for Brooklyn. So this is pretty exciting. We get to basically see the New York City that we know and love from the Division 1 into the Division 2. And from the words of Daria, she said that they were very careful with this key art, not showing too much information, just so we don't speculate too much. We're more than welcome to screenshot and examine the key art, but they were very careful about what they show. So there could be more to this, there could be less to this. There were a lot of people asking for snow, but to my understanding, when they kind of did the segue into the DLC, as far as being on top of the Brooklyn Bridge, there wasn't any snow there. So I don't think that that's something that we'll see in this DLC, but maybe eventually they'll add some dynamic weather and it'll come. I mean, we can all hope and dream, but at least we have some clarity about their DLC that is going to be releasing. They did confirm that it will be this year when it releases, so that's excellent news. For everybody that's, giving them a hard time, I knew that their team was small, but after watching Rogue Gold stream, I did not know that it was less than 100 people. So you guys need to keep in mind, they are really limited on resources. The fact that they are willing to pull back and work on this more before it actually releases is a really good thing. I'm not trying to be that person, but coming from Division 1 players, you guys need to chill out. It will release this year. It's not the end of the world. Be patient. It sounds like they really are wanting it to release more polished than usual, so that's a good thing. I'm really excited to see what the DLC looks like. I will definitely be playing it. I will probably stream it. I do play Division 2 here and there, but I wouldn't consider myself someone that could just make Division 2 content out of nowhere. I don't play the game that often. I do enjoy it from time to time though. So I will definitely be playing the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, and hopefully I'll see you guys on a stream when that comes out later on this year. And just to kind of put it into perspective for you guys, I'm going to use the examples that they gave on the stream. Warlords of New York was an expansion. This gave us a new map, older factions were brought back, new gadgets were added, so on and so forth. Battle for Brooklyn is a DLC. This is going to be bigger. This is something that you would more than likely pay for. They did not talk prices. They were unable to release prices or show content. This is something that you guys will be paying for, obviously, if this is something that you're going to be interested in. And this is going to be bigger than Warlords of New York. So just kind of sit and really consider how much is put into Warlords of New York and know that this is going to be even bigger and better. I'm very excited for this DLC to release. I do understand that this is the 4th delay that has happened for the DLC. Again, consider their team size. It's less than 100 people. They are working on something that's bigger than Warlords all by themselves. Try to be understanding. At least they're still working on your game. Either way, I'm excited for the DLC. I don't know if I'll be playing the next season all too much. I really wasn't a big fan of the modifiers, but we'll see. This modifier that they showcased looked pretty interesting. I'm not going to be showing anything about the modifiers here. If you want to go into more detail on that, they do go into modifiers directly after the Battle for Brooklyn DLC news. So if you're wanting to get into that, go visit their the link to their dev stream that I'll leave in the description. But without further delay, let's get into global events, everybody.
And also I see questions popping up about global events in Division 1, and we actually have some updates to share on that. We now have a solution that fixes the global events, and it's currently being tested by the team. So as soon as we are ready to deploy it, we'll of course come back with more information. But truth be told, it took the team quite some time to find a solution that would be a long-term one. So this is the reason why we couldn't really say anything certainty before, because the investigation took a quite long time. But we're almost there, so look out for more information to be shared on that.
You guys, this journey has been a long and treacherous one, but we are nearing the finish line. I am so excited. I can't even explain to you how fast I got to my desk this morning to make this video. I was not able to tune into the actual live stream, but obviously word circulates really quick. People were adding me on social media, and I'm just so relieved that we actually have some more communication other than the investigation is ongoing. This just really caused a lot of flare-up in the community and in myself. Eventually, I was really starting to lose hope for the global event schedule. I honestly didn't think that they were actually working on it and they were just trying to stall us, because that is kind of typical Ubisoft behavior. But after many talks with some Ubisoft support team members on the global event thread in their Discord server for Ubisoft, and then the developers finally hopping on stream today with this news, I just couldn't be more relieved. I feel like Thanos after the snap, you know? I'm very, very excited. I can't wait to see when the actual fix will be implemented. Hopefully along with it they do a server reset, because the game really needs that. I would assume that that would come with any kind of content that gets fixed. The servers will get reset. I don't really know too much about that. But we can expect the global events to be returning, at least from what they've stated here, that the fix is in place, they are testing it, and hopefully everything goes well, fingers crossed. And if that happens, I do think that the global events will be releasing this year, maybe even next month. Imagine if it gets fixed for my birthday, you guys, February 10th. Let's go, fingers crossed. I'm so excited, you guys. Hopefully we can do some global event activities. That would be incredible to do with you guys as a community. And if any of you guys have been long awaiting this and you're not playing the game, please jump on the game now. Prepare for global events. Don't wait until they get fixed, because even if you guys come into the game now, that spike will be huge for this community. Make sure to join our Discord server, because that's where I host all of our community events. And when the global events get fixed, we will absolutely be doing community run events. We have a lot of veteran players that know how to navigate them very easily. So if you guys are newer to the game and you have no idea what global events are, but you obviously know that they are heavily anticipated, do not hesitate to join us. These veteran players, including myself, will help you guys understand them, and you are going to be able to get all the classified gear possible within the coming months. So please join the Discord, start playing the game, start having some fun, because we've, been back at this game for a couple months now on the channel. I'm having an absolute blast, even when the global events aren't in effect, but I have been pushing for them in the Ubisoft, I've been pestering Ubisoft as much as I possibly can, but it looks like we finally have some footwork in. So I can't say that the efforts are because of us, but I can say that we made enough noise, and that's exactly what I was asking from you guys. So thank you guys so much for your continued efforts on social media, their YouTube videos and Twitch live streams. I can't thank you guys enough for making that noise, because without the noise, there's no reason for them to even look into it, So that's all that I have for you guys today. I'm really looking forward for the future of this channel and the Division 1. With a healthy global event schedule, I think that this game has the longevity to continue for many, many years. Maybe the servers will stay open for even longer than we anticipated. So I look forward to that. I look forward to seeing you guys out there. Have a great rest of your day.